Welcome back, puzzlers, to more Professor Layton and the Curious Village. In the last episode, I solved lots of puzzles here in the tower, and I am ready to continue forward. So let's go ahead and make my way through this door. There is going to be a hidden hint coin right here. And now I can solve more puzzles, of course. Do you suppose we're near the top yet? Yes, but it seems that we have another puzzle in the way before we get there. Puzzle number 100. Nice. Your task is to draw lines between the pins on this board to form 7 squares. The 7 squares do not have to be uniform in size, but you can only use each pin once. Alrighty then, give it a shot. 7 squares, I can only use each pin once. So let me start with like a big square. And then a smaller square here. Oh, I can't. Oh. Dang it. Okay. It's gonna be trickier than it looks. So there's probably gonna be like a diagonal square somewhere, I'm assuming. So like right there. I like that. Let me change colors. Let me do one right here. I like that you can change colors in this. This is nice. Trying to think here about how to best do this. Like that. Man, this is harder than it looks. I get like a... No, I don't... Ah! Didn't mean to do... How do I, like, undo? I guess I can just tap the... Okay, like that. I mean, you could do like a baby square, right? A little baby square. So that's 4. I need 3 more, which I don't think I'll be able to manage with this current configuration. I'm assuming I'll probably have to use all these pins, so I want to make a square here, but there's like no dot there. I'm trying to use this pin here somehow, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Yeah, I mean, I see a bunch of squares everywhere. It's just the hole, you can only use 1 pin. That thing is kind of tripping me out a little bit. So I think the only way I can squeeze a little square here is if I do a baby one. So I'm going to do a baby one right there. And then there has to be like a giant square somewhere. I think there's going to be a big one, so that way you can use all the pins in the middle. So the biggest square I can draw is probably going to be like this one. What about something like that? That's not a square at all. I'm just trying to find the biggest possible square I can find. So maybe like that. That doesn't work. That's like rectangular. Yeah, I don't know. What if I do like a diamond square here? Nah, that's not gonna work either. Very tricky. Where can I draw a huge square? Because that has to be the key. It's just a giant square somewhere. Maybe here, here, here. Okay, I like that. There we go. I like that. And then I could probably draw a bunch more squares inside of that. Let me switch the color. And I might be able to do another big square too. Like inside of it. Something like that. So that's 3. I need 4 more. 4 more squares. Let me switch the color again. So I want to use these 2 pegs here on the bottom left. So let me just do a baby square right here. Because I'm trying to use as many of the pegs as possible. And then, so I'm going to have to necessarily do the same thing on this other corner. Because there's no other way I can utilize these 2 pegs. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. I only need 2 more. I feel like I should be almost there. I only need 2 more. I definitely see 1, like right here. But then I'm trying to see if I can find another one. Oh yeah, right here. So there. And then right here. That's 7, right? 2 red, 1 green, that's 3. Plus 3 black, that's 6. Plus the turquoise one, that's 7. There you go, that's 7 squares.
How does this sound?
Nice.
I did it! Yes!
That's right, tracking down all those tilted squares was pretty fun, wasn't it? I guess it was. Now we're free to keep climbing. You know, it's very odd. This tower is simply huge, and yet there's almost nothing inside of it. Yes, quite. Other than Bruno's room in the basement, the whole place is rather bare. Perhaps that is why Bruno's machines make such a racket. This tower is like a giant megaphone. But why would anyone want to construct such a big, purposeless tower, Professor? It's exhausting to climb this thing. Ha! Did you ever consider that this tower might have been built for the express purpose of exhausting us? This is just another one of the many trials that have been set out for the seekers of the Golden Apple. Gosh, that makes perfect sense. Maybe that's also why the tower looks so scary on the outside. Alright. You've completed every puzzle in the game. Smashing work. Okay. I got every puzzle in the game. So let's go ahead and continue up. But don't worry, there are more puzzles in the bonus section, so... This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzles set up for us. So if we climb this spiral staircase, maybe we'll reach the top floor? I think you might be right, my boy. Come, let's hurry. So there is a hint coin. Just because there are no puzzles doesn't mean there's not more hint coins. Oh my gosh. Our view is obscured from the ground, but who would have suspected a charming cottage like this here? Look, the lights are on, Professor. It would appear that someone is living here. The tower's secret has been completed. A path to the tower has been found. Scale the tower and solve all the mysteries of Saint Mystere. Well, I will save. I'm gonna save because I think you have to save here at the end. Or else your progress doesn't carry over, I guess. That is the last hidden hint coin of the game. So I believe I should have a full 200 hint coins. Perfect. Excellent. And then the mysteries. So the only one left is the noise and the golden apple. Very cool. Let's go ahead and knock on the door. You've reached the top of the tower. You can continue to the house or return to the village to explore more. So since I got every hint coin, I've solved every puzzle, I'm ready to continue into the house. What kind of person would live in a place like this? Unbelievable. Just look at this room. The stuff in here has to be worth gazillions. This must be the top floor that Bruno spoke of. So we might be standing in the same room as the golden apple at this very moment. I've been waiting for you two.
It's you. Ah! What's this? What's going on here?
My boy, what you see here is the golden apple herself.
You're the golden apple? Professor, you knew about this? I had an inkling. Don't you see how genius it is, though? The Baron didn't write the will to find a successor to his fortune. His true aim was to find a worthy guardian for his daughter. And he was willing to put his whole fortune on the line to do so. Yes. My name is Flora. I have been waiting here in the tower for so long. Were you locked up in here the whole time? Oh no, but before Papa passed, he told me that I should wait here until someone from outside St. Mystere came for me. Papa said that whoever came for me would be someone I could trust with my life. So that's why you kept watching us move about town. What was that?
What's going on? Hmm? Oh!
Here I
Come! Ready or not! Follow me! Come now.
Follow me, we must evacuate this tower immediately. What now?
Luke, go ahead without us. I have an idea.
But what?
We're fine. Go on.
What?
It's all right, dear. This way.
What are we going to do? I've got it. Just wait a moment, Flora.
Yes. Hmm?
Layton, I'll smash you right out of the sky! No! This isn't over yet, Layton! Just you wait! One day, I will have my revenge on you!
Hold tight.
Thank goodness you're alright, Professor. Don Paulo's flying contraption was something else. I really thought we were done for back there. Yes, it was quite dodgy, but he also provided us with the answer to one of our ongoing mysteries. Do you remember that awful noise we heard the first time we visited Reinhold Manor? The one that spooked Claudia? Oh, so that must have been the noise. You've put it together. The racket was likely Don Paulo's contraption making a crash landing. If that's the case, then we now know the approximate time of Don Paulo's entrance to Saint Mystere. That makes perfect sense. It figures then that Franco wouldn't have noticed Don Paulo's entrance. So if Flora is the golden apple that everyone's been looking for, that means the treasure that Lady Dahlia and the others were chasing never existed in the first place. No, I'm fairly certain they weren't mistaken. I do believe a fortune is hidden somewhere within this town. But the Baron would need to hide it somewhere only the golden apple would know to look. You mean that Flora knows where the treasure is hidden? I'm sorry, but I don't know about a treasure or anything like that. Let's head back to Reinhold Manor one more time. I suspect we'll clear everything up there. So we solved the noise. Professor, do you really think the treasure could be located here? Look closely at this painting, Luke. I'm sure it holds the key to the Reinhold fortune. But I've already looked at it. If we solve this mystery, Luke, I'm certain we'll come face to face with the Reinhold treasure. Touch the painting where the golden apple is hidden. Touch the painting where the golden apple is hidden. So if you just saw in that little cutscene, she had a little apple appear on her left shoulder. So I'm going to touch her on the left shoulder here. I remember now. It's right here. Aha! A hidden switch. The switch seems to have activated the wall. And to think the Reinhold Manor held a secret behind this painting all along. I told you guys, remember from like one of the very early episodes, I said it looked like a stairs going down behind the bookcase? Now that may be just like my subconscious memory from when I played the game like 20 years ago or whatever, but anyway. It looks like there's a passage that leads further in. Oh. Let's see where this passage goes. Oh my goodness, look at this place. I had no idea. Now how in the world did you know that the switch was hidden in the painting? Listen closely, Luke. Wisdom wasn't the only thing that Baron Reinhold required of potential guardians for his only daughter. You saw it too, did you not? That peculiar mark on her neck that only appeared when she laughed? In other words, Baron Reinhold set out one last requirement for the potential inheritor to his fortune. He wanted someone who could make Flora smile again after losing those dear to her. To that person, and that person only, would Baron Reinhold reveal the location of his actual fortune. That's unbelievable, Professor, but it all makes sense now. Flora, my little Flora. Where's that voice coming from? Flora, you've made it here at last. That voice, Papa, is that you? Papa. My dear Flora, has the village watched over you as I would have. I built Saint Mystere for you so that you would never have to know true loneliness. Well, to be fair, Bruno did the actual building, but that's beside the point. In any case, if you've come this far, I suppose it's safe to assume my plan was a success. My greatest regret is that I'm not there to see you become a young woman. But please know that I want nothing more than for you to be happy. Whether the person by your side right now can give you that or not is up to you, I suppose. And to you who have found your way to my daughter's side, you have my heartiest congratulations. Few could make it through the barrage of puzzles I set before you. I imagine a person of your abilities has already caught on, but allow me to reveal Saint Mystere's secret. The secret of Saint Mystere? Recently, I was told by my physician that I don't have much time left on this earth. I have come to terms with dying, but the thought of leaving my only child alone in the world torments me. This is why I've commissioned Bruno to construct Saint Mystere. At least this way she'll be safe and protected until she's old enough to venture to the outside world. Streets and buildings are the bones of a village, but its heart is the people who live in it. This is why I asked Bruno to create all the villagers here, as well as the puzzles hidden within them. I've asked Matthew to make news of my death public once Flora has grown past childhood. So, stranger, how does my beautiful little flower look now? I imagine she's blossoming into adulthood. Equally important to me is finding someone whom I can entrust both my daughter and my fortune. This is why the inhabitants of Saint Mystere are constantly testing the knowledge of the visitor. You've made it this far. It must mean that you possess both wisdom and a dedication to my daughter. I'm confident that you will take good care of my fortune and Flora. This is why everything in this room, the whole of my fortune, belongs to you now. When you remove it from here, Saint Mystere will complete the objective for which it was created. I imagine the inhabitants will fall into a deep sleep from which they are never to awaken. Now wait just a minute, is he saying that if we take the treasure, all of Saint Mystere will just disappear? I honestly don't know the answer to that question, Luke. But it's possible that Saint Mystere is designed to shut down the instant we lay hand on the treasure. So if that happens, everyone would just stop? Just like puppets with their strings cut. I leave it to you, brave traveler. Draw the curtain on Saint Mystere and lay this lifeless village to rest. Above all else, take care of my precious daughter. She's in your hands now. Oh, Papa. I can't believe it. If we even touch this treasure, all of Saint Mystere will just grind to a halt. Flora, by rights, this inheritance belongs to you. You should be the one to decide what's done with it. I don't want it. But why ever not, my dear? The people who live here have been with me for so long. Curious as this village is, I've watched it, it's watched me grow up. I want Saint Mystere, my village, to stay just as it is forever. I see. Then so it shall be. But what of you, Flora? Will you stay here with your village? So we've solved the golden apple. Sorry if you heard a thud there. Hit my microphone. Are you sure this is quite alright, madam? Certainly. If leaving will make Flora happy, I'd like nothing more than to see her off with a smile.
Goodbye then, little village. What an astonishing village that was, Professor Layton. Does this mean you'll be gracing the front page of the London Times again sometime soon?
No, Luke. Saint Mystere's secret must stay between us.
Huh? Why do you say that?
You see, my dear boy, we don't want people to make a spectacle of Flora. That wouldn't be right.
Of course. Always thinking of others.
Well, one must always put a lady's needs first. That's what a gentleman does.
So that is it. Professor Layton and the Curious Village, a truly wonderful game. I've had such a great time playing with it, but don't worry, it's not done just yet. There are some bonus puzzles. If you solved the inn and you built Gizmo and you solved that painting puzzle as well, a lot of different puzzles open up. So there are going to be a few more episodes here. So as always, thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video and I'll see you on the next one for some bonus puzzles. Also, if you're following this as a walkthrough, make sure you watch the credits to the end because you do have to save the game or else it doesn't count as you beating the game and some of the secret things don't open up. So just make sure you save after the credits. Though you've reached the story's end, Professor Layton and the Curious Village is far from over. How many puzzles did you solve over the course of your adventure? Precisely 120 puzzles are hidden throughout the town, so why not try to complete every puzzle? Also, be sure to check the bonuses section. Fulfill certain conditions to unlock more bonus content. Your game will save now. When you continue, you will resume play at the top of the tower. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Very good.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.